Welcome, Taurus. This is your weekly Tarotscope reading for June the 22nd through to the 28th, 2015. My name is Kelly, and welcome to Tarot with Kelly, and thank you for your likes, your shares, favorites, for your comments. Thank you so much for all you do, all the support you give to me each and every day, truly. Now let's get to you. I don't even know how to break this to you, to be honest with you, okay? We have the Devil, the Death, and the Tower card all in this week's reading. So transformation, 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 absolutely. But I think with all three of them, you get this new drive, you get this new determination within you. You see where you want to go, what you want to change, what you want to improve on, and you're ready to do the work involved. This is new. This is definitely learning new things or doing new things, new paths. Okay, this could be new news coming to you. And we start with the King of Wands. So the King of Wands is a very optimistic card, but it's a higher learning. So I think this week, definitely this week, with the Devil, the Death, and the Tower cards all together, I mean, don't let that scare you, okay? Because if your world is going to be rocked, it's going to be rocked in such a good and powerful way that you will be thrilled and amazed and happy if you give it the time to absorb it all, okay? I think that things might even happen very fast-paced for you this week. Okay, but you have an optimism about you. Definitely with this card being your first card, there's an optimism. There's a wanting to learn. There's a higher wisdom that you are striving for. So I would say this week, whatever information that you're given, you may not want to be acting on it this week. Okay, because there's not a lot of action here. You know, we have the Ace of Swords, but that's new beginnings in action rather than really going out and doing the work. I think you'll get insights this week. I think through gaining a higher wisdom, you'll take the information. So definitely take in any information you get and digest it. Work it through. Get rid of the inconsistencies that might be in the storylines. You gain a great understanding that way by not just reacting to the situation, by allowing it to maybe change your perception in a way, or to understand your perception a lot better. So even if you are very right in your first intuitive thought on how to go forward, why to go forward, where to go forward in your life, by the end of the week you gain this clarity, this true understanding, which gives you the strength. It definitely gives you the strength to go forward. You are a king here. So now we have the Fool. The Fool is the first card, so it's brand new perceptions, it's brand new drives, it's brand new determinations, it's brand new ways of, I wouldn't even say thinking as much. You may get a lot of aha moments come in, or a very important aha moment. But you start this new path. Definitely this week you start this new path. At least the very beginnings of it. You see it. Okay, so where you might have been trying to look forward, and there was this blank slate in front of you, and you really just couldn't even perceive where you really wanted to go and what you really wanted to do going forward. Now you're getting this clarity. Now you're getting this understanding. You know, this is where aha moments may come in. This is where you are able to cut out whatever isn't necessary to take forward on your path in order for you to find that abundance, in order for you to find that happiness, that joy. Okay, now we have the Devil and the Death, but the middle card is the Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles is your new day dawning. So if I had to have any card, I'd want my new day dawning. Okay, because your new day dawning is based on all the trials, all the tears, all the sorrow, all the discomfort that you have felt for a very long time. And it's finally coming to a sense of maturity where you can take all that information, all that wisdom, and move forward with a grace, with a strength. Wherever you are moving forward, it has taken a lot of different ways of looking at it. It wasn't like you learned the stuff yesterday and now you can move forward today. This is perhaps years, layers of learning and gaining a wisdom and gaining an understanding, and now you get this clarity, this understanding. So I would have to say, have definitely patience when it comes to communicating with people. Listen to what people are trying to tell you, because I think there's going to be little nuggets scattered throughout the universe. Okay, I don't know what happened there. My camera just went. I thought we were through the Mercury retrograde. So we were talking about the Nine of Pentacles, weren't we? So it's your new day dawning. You are highly intuitive this week. Definitely with this card, you are highly intuitive, and you are ready to step into your new tomorrows. You are ready to step into new beginnings, new determinations, new drives. And it's all based on all the lessons that you've taken in up to this very point in time. Now we have the devil on the one side, which is the phoenix rising out of the ashes. And that doesn't surprise me, since the fool is on its leading the way into this card. So this is a lot of the ashes, the old falling away, the new understandings coming in. And on the other side of it is the death card. Okay, so it's coming out of that cocoon. And I would even have to say that this is too strong of a reading just to be in 1 week. That this is going to be continuing in your life for at least the next couple of weeks, if not the next couple of months, where you're learning how to spread your wings, you're learning how to fly, you're learning how to become the butterfly, you're learning how to take all that wisdom and understand it and take it to the next level. And then we have the Tower card. And the Tower card, out of, I would say, the 3 cards that you were dealt this week, this is the one that represents the most pain, the most frustration, the most tears, where you've hit roadblock after roadblock, and you've had to back up and re-examine the situation and take another run at it, take a new angle at it. And now you know it. Now you know what you truly want, what you truly desire, where you really need to expand your learning, your understanding, what is needed to go forward, what isn't needed to go forward. I think you get a very clear grasp at it. Now remember, with this is the King of Wands is your very first card, so I'm going to say it's going to be a very optimistic week, even though we have these 3 cards here that would normally tell me that you would be pulled down with the energy. We start with this card, so this card definitely talks about keeping positive and keeping strong and keeping optimistic, and don't let the small things, like, don't sweat the small things this week. Don't let people get underneath your skin this week. Don't let the negative come in and take over. And we do have the Nine of Swords here that say exactly that, that you could just let the negative take over, because it is going to be a very strong week for you. Now, when this card comes up, I would have to say that, this is, we're going to bed at night, and we are tired, and we close our eyes, and at that moment our brain says, let's talk, and starts playing us movies and situations, and we allow it to really play out in our mind, don't we? We don't really take the opportunity to seize that information that we're being shown and change it around to suit what we want to see going forward. Now, one, don't wait. When you know this energy is going to be around this week, don't wait until you go to bed at night. Plan during the day to just let thoughts come. But when the thoughts come, that's when you take a hold of it. That's when you say, okay, I'm directing this movie. It's my movie. It's my life. And this is how I want it to play out. And don't limit yourself. Don't limit yourself in... Don't limit yourself. Whenever you hear a noise, a horn going off, a timer going off, pay close attention. Okay, don't limit yourself in your dreams and your desires. I'm going to talk over this beeper because I already have to splice this once, and I don't know if I can splice it again. So bear with me when I do this, because I don't think the beeper is going to stop anytime soon. You control your destiny going forward. You hold the paintbrush to your tomorrow. So maybe in the middle of a heated argument that you're replaying, you yell stop, and the next thing you see is yourself getting on a cruise ship and laying in the sun and feeling its warmth and smelling the ocean breeze wafting past your face. Change the scenery completely. And it may not play out that way, but I can guarantee you that it will raise your light. It will raise your expectations on happiness, on joy. It will put you in a more optimistic mood going forward, subconsciously and consciously. And you will get a good night's sleep, and perhaps some beautiful dreams await you in that sleep and that slumber. So control any kind of thoughts coming in, and control, I think, your reaction to situations. Okay, don't let it come to this kind of energy this week. Don't lash out at somebody and maybe stamp on their hopes and dreams and desires in order to step into yours. To stay humble, to stay beautiful, and get ready for a very beautiful week. I think you can have all kinds of optimism and good feelings, and knowing exactly where you need to step forward, what you need to learn, what you need to strive for going forward. So until we meet again, remember, I do love you.